If you feel frustrated for not seeing results even though you work out, maybe you're doing the same mistakes that I did when I started working out years ago. So today I'm going to share with you my 5 biggest mistakes that certainly hold me back a lot when I started, and I want to help you also avoid doing the same things. So let's get started, but before that I'm going to give you a little bit of my backstory so you understand how I started and why I did what I did and got to do all these big mistakes. I was always an active child, moving a lot, couldn't stay still at home, and I always wanted to be in sports. So I started doing ballet classes, and later I moved on to rhythmic gymnastics. I don't know if you have seen any of those ballerinas and the rhythmic gymnasts. They are all thin and lean. So was I, and on top of that, I'm also a tall person. So for me, I am naturally thin person and tall. That doesn't make it easy for me to put on weight. Most of you will think that this is a blessing. But when I started going to the gym, I wanted to gain some muscle, whatever was possible for my frame. And after some time doing everything, training hard, I wasn't seeing any results. So I started questioning things. And one of the things I did is taking my eating habit under the loop. So this is what I found out. Number 5, I'm starting from number 5. I wasn't eating enough calories. So yes, I was eating food, I had good appetite, but I was eating not enough food. I was eating high volume foods. That made me feel full, but that doesn't have enough calories. So I wasn't feeling hungry. You see, the less you eat, your body getting used to eating less. For me to correct this, I had to teach my body again to eat more, to get more calories in. I wanted to gain muscle and get stronger. To do that, I needed to get more calories in. And it's a long process. Believe me, you don't start eating more and more and more overnight to gain muscle. It's not easy. At least it wasn't possible for me. Number 4, I wasn't eating enough carbs. Yes, you will say most people trying to reduce carbs, especially women, are guilty of that. But I wasn't even eating enough of those. And the thing is, I was eating carbs, but as I don't have a sweet tooth, I was not eating processed food, I wasn't eating any sugar things. I was eating healthy carbs, but the amount was really low. No refined carbs at all for me. Carbs help you build muscle. And the right amount of that is, I needed to increase my carb intake. And guess what? Once I started doing this, I started feeling better, having more energy, and I started gaining muscle, which is what I wanted, right? My number 3, I wasn't eating fat either. So yes, you guessed it, along with not having enough calories and not eating enough carbs, I was eating very little fat. I was eating though olive oil, which is good, but that was about it. I wasn't eating any nuts. My meat was really low, salmon I was eating occasionally, no butter, and hello, where the fat is going to come from? Maybe in my head I had some kind of fat aversion. Even to this day, even though I eat a lot more fat, I just don't digest it that well. So that was a problem. I'm moving to number 2. My number 2, and it's very important, and many people do the same mistakes, is I wasn't paying attention to pre and post-workout nutrition. So when you want to change your body, what you eat before and after exercise is especially important, because this is a moment where your body utilizes the nutrients best to help you build muscle, burn body fat. I wasn't doing any of that. You know, I was eating occasionally after a workout, but most of the time I was going on with my life, doing other things, and many hours later I was sitting down to eat a meal, and that was not helping my body. I was really working against what I wanted to do. And I see many people, many of my clients doing the same mistake. This is a big one. So guys, put it in the comment below if you pay attention to what you eat before and after your workout. If you try to have this under control, it will help you a lot. And let's move to the big number one. And the thing is, I was not eating enough protein. Yes, if you want to gain muscle and also for overall health, you need enough protein. Especially if you're active, you need even more. I was eating the chicken, the turkey, the fish, but the quantities was really low. I was athletic all these years, but I was not eating enough. Now I was trying to gain muscle. I was not eating enough protein. No wonder that my body was not gaining any muscle. Once I started increasing my protein with every meal, I started feeling better. I started seeing results. My muscle was starting to grow. Guys, I wanted to say that if you don't see results when you work out, you don't seem to change, the first thing you should do is to take your nutrition under the loop. 90% of the time, the problem lies there. And if you manage to put things together to bring a better nutritional approach, I guarantee you, you will see results. You will start feeling stronger, you will put on muscle, and you will be able to keep it on. I hope this story of me, how I did things wrong, even though I'm a nutritionist, I studied this, I was working for many years, it wasn't very easy for me to get it right away. So I had also to think and to have a look what I was doing wrong. I understand if many of you say, oh, this is overwhelming and you can get it right. So if you need help with this, you can always contact me. I'll put a link below. I want to know, do you have any of these problems or all of them, or how you manage your nutrition? Just make a comment below so that, I'm curious. I really like to know how you are doing this. All right, guys, thank you so much. And if you want to watch another video, you can click over here. I will see you very soon.